Have you ever longed for a spiritual space where every part of you, especially your authentic identity, is not just tolerated but genuinely cherished? A place where you feel completely at home, in spirit and in truth. Affirming language for queer faith is precisely that. It is language that actively recognizes, respects, and celebrates the full spectrum of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and asexual identities and experiences within a religious or spiritual context. It moves far beyond mere tolerance to embrace and uplift. The core reason this language is so crucial lies in its theological foundation. Truly affirming faith communities believe that every person is created in the divine image, and that love, in all its forms, reflects God's boundless grace. This understanding leads to language that sees queer identities as a sacred part of human diversity, not as a deviation or a sin. This means intentionally challenging and reinterpreting traditional texts and doctrines that have historically caused harm. It is about actively using inclusive terminology in sermons, prayers, blessings, and all aspects of congregational life. For example, using gender-neutral pronouns for God when appropriate, or carefully chosen inclusive terms for family structures, ensures everyone feels represented and honored. It signifies a profound theological commitment to radical welcome and belonging for all. To identify affirming language, listen for intentional inclusivity. Does a community explicitly state its affirmation of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and asexual individuals on its website and in its spoken word? Look for proactive declarations, not just vague statements like, "all are welcome," which can sometimes hide a lack of full affirmation. Does the language acknowledge the unique spiritual journeys and gifts of queer people? Pay attention to whether leaders use inclusive pronouns, tell stories that feature diverse family structures, and speak about love and relationships in ways that clearly include same-sex and gender-diverse partnerships. Beyond the words themselves, affirming language is a powerful indicator of a community's deeper commitment and actions. It often signifies that the community is part of a larger open and affirming, or reconciling movement, which are specific designations many denominations use to indicate full inclusion of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and asexual people in all areas of church life, including leadership. This intentional choice of words is a beacon, signaling a safe spiritual home where you can bring your whole self without reservation or fear. Ultimately, affirming language in queer faith is not just about political correctness or surface-level changes. It is a vital expression of unconditional love, justice, and spiritual integrity. When you encounter it, you are finding a path to reconcile your authentic self with your deepest beliefs, fostering a flourishing spiritual life where your identity is a source of strength and blessing. It allows you to truly belong and thrive.
If this speaks to your spirit, like, subscribe, and keep growing in faith with us.